I truly believe that all the anxiety, fear, depression, unfulfillment with life, and even illnesses are the result of us not being able to authentically express ourselves. In this video, I want to share my journey of becoming more authentic and how I plan to step into my authenticity even more and stop people pleasing. I thought I had to change myself to meet other people's expectations and to fit in. I would literally be changing myself based on who I was around to fit into the image that I thought they wanted me to portray. I started to become aware of myself and how I do this. I can now pinpoint in the moment when I'm people pleasing. You can learn a lot when you start to study yourself and look at yourself from a higher perspective. I noticed that I have a problem with over monitoring everything that I say. When I'm around people that I'm familiar with, I don't think about how to act or think about what to say. I just act. When I'm around new people or a new environment, I notice that I hyperanalyze every word that I say or every action that I take because I want to say the right thing or do the right thing to impress people. I don't want to be judged. I want to avoid the pain of looking dumb. It's almost like I'm too smart for my own good. My brain thinks of every little thing that people could be thinking about me, every little reaction or impression that people could have to what I say or do. But how do I even know what they want? When I do this, it's almost like I shrink myself. That's when I'll be stumbling over words. That's when I'll be stiff. I want to get to a point where there isn't any environment, any person that can make me feel uncomfortable. I want to be so secure in myself that I can let go and be me. I can speak off the cuff. I can be raw. I don't have to overplan my next action because I trust myself. I trust that every single thing I do or everything I say was meant to be said. I want to surrender. I want to be free of the fear of judgment and the fear of rejection. I want to love myself and develop that self confidence to be relaxed in every situation. This is how I plan to stop people pleasing and be confident enough to unleash my full authenticity in any situation. I'm going to take others off the pedestal. Imposter syndrome makes me believe that I am below others. When I'm around someone who I perceive to be more accomplished or to be more wealthy or whatever, I subconsciously feel unworthy. This is just an illusion. In reality, we have developed skills and traits that others don't have. In reality, others might be looking at us the same way as we look at them. And if I have a weakness that makes me insecure, I'm not going to avoid situations for that weakness to come up. I'm going to attack the weakness. I'm going to improve myself and then put myself in those situations that allow me to develop that skill, realizing that at first I might not be as good at it, but over time, with reps, I'm going to improve. Practice being authentic, I'm going to purposely put myself in situations that make me feel uncomfortable and get more comfortable in them over time. Purposely make conversation with strangers. Purposely speak up when you're in a group. Practice sharing your opinion or speaking your truth. I'm going to rewire myself so that if I feel a little fear, that means do it, not avoid it. And then afterwards, I'm going to reward myself for doing it, for getting out of my comfort zone. Act anyway despite fear. Feel the fear, accept it, and then take the action anyway. When I feel nervous, I notice that my body tenses up and my breathing becomes shallow. So when I'm in that situation, I'll consciously relax my entire body and I'll consciously slow my breathing down. Realize that we judge ourselves much harder than we judge others. From my viewpoint, I might have thought that I said something dumb or I did something dumb, but in fact, the other person doesn't even notice it. We think that being like others will get us to be liked more, to allow us to fit in, and that it's the safe option. But today, I actually think that embracing your weirdness is becoming more valuable. People are attracted to authenticity. Being a drone that dumbs down their personality to not rock the boat to please others is the one that ends up not being liked. It's not attractive. In those tense moments when I have the opportunity to be authentic, I'm going to let go and trust. I'm going to have faith in the spontaneity of the moment and know that I will say the right thing. I will do the thing that was meant to be done in that scenario. And if I mess up or I fail, I'm going to laugh at myself. I'm going to admit my mistakes and then I'm going to learn from them and get better next time. So this wasn't a long video, but I hope that it provided you a little bit of inspiration on being authentic. Stepping into my true authenticity and finally stopping the people pleasing once and for all is the next thing I'm going to develop. Next time you're in a situation that makes you nervous, remember to just do it anyway. On the other side, you'll be proud of yourself for being courageous, for putting yourself out there. So give the video a thumbs up if you like what I'm saying. Any feedback in the comments is appreciated. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and support the channel. Peace.